Hi guys, and welcome to my movie review for Eurovision. And this is a 2020 film starring Will Ferrel and Rachel McAdams and Pierce Brosnan. And there's a cameo from a Irish comedian, Graham Norton. Okay, so what can I say about this film? The last Will Ferrel movie I watched, which was Sherlock and Watson, or Holmes and Watson, and that was just a pile of shit, to be honest with you. It was like complete and utter bullshit. I didn't like that, and I wasn't too sure if I should watch this one, but because it's from 2020, or which was meant to be released around the same time as the 65th anniversary of the actual Eurovision Song Contest, I thought I'd give it a try. And obviously because there's not much else to watch in terms of new movies, and I don't think I'm going to review any of the new releases that are on Netflix at the moment. So having said all of that, I decided to watch it before I go to sleep the day before yesterday, and to my surprise I stayed awake for most of it. It did actually feel very long, but it was so entertaining that I felt like I had to watch it all. So I think I fell asleep towards the end credits and just a couple of scenes before that. So I just rewatched those, and yeah, it was funny. So it's a movie based on a character called Lars and a character called Sigrid, both played by Will Ferrel and Rachel McAdams respectively. And it's just a really funny take on the Eurovision, and I thought that Americans didn't know about it, but I then obviously found out that Will Ferrel is married to somebody of Icelandic background, so obviously he would have come into contact with the Eurovision Song Contest. Now, I used to watch the Eurovision Song Contest probably in my early teens, and I think Terry Wogan was the British broadcast announcer for it, and he was quite funny, and the actual whole Eurovision thing is pretty funny. Now I think these days Graham Norton does it, and I think I've seen a couple of Eurovision Song Contests where you do hear his voiceover. Now, having said all of that, I actually really enjoyed the fact that Graham Norton was used as a kind of narrator for the actual song contest portions. It was fun. It kind of gave it some validity because obviously Graham Norton is on British TV and obviously Irish TV a lot, and it brought a familiarity to the whole movie, and it didn't seem like an American cash grab on it. But yeah, let's discuss the actual plot of the movie. So Lars, which is Will Ferrel's character, starts off at the beginning of the movie as a young boy, and he seems slightly quiet or something, but then suddenly when ABBA come on to the TV, now this is based in this flashback is actually based back in 1974, and ABBA are on TV at the Eurovision Song Contest, and then when he sees them he just falls in love with the song contest, and ever since that day he's vowed to win the Eurovision Song Contest. So 30 something odd years later, he is still living at home with his dad. His dad is actually Pierce Brosnan, and he's quite funny in it, but the only problem I have with him is that his accent is so weird. I don't know what kind of accent he's doing, or if he's doing a piss take of a Icelandic accent, because it goes from really high and to really low, and it's like, what the hell? It doesn't sound right, like compared to the other actors putting on the accent. So he's living at home, and he's obviously middle-aged by now, and so is Sigrid, and they're both dreamers wanting to win the Eurovision Song Contest, and they decide to enter. All the other Eurovision Song Contest applicants are all at a party, and the boat that is having the party blows up, and they are the only entrant to actually be given the chance to actually go over to the song contest, and then just hilarity ensues. It's partly based in Edinburgh. Actually, it's set in Glasgow because the Hydro is in Glasgow, and that's the arena that the Eurovision is being held at. But it's a very tightly made movie, and I think that's really good, and it does help with like having a venue all to yourself to actually do it, and it actually paid off. I think I really enjoyed this movie compared to Holmes and Watson, and I think you should go and watch it. It's obviously going to be absurd because it's Will Ferrell, but Rachel McAdams was really good in it, and since I've seen her in Game Night, she's actually been really good in other movies. So what would I give this movie? I'd give this a 2 thumbs up for watching. It's still available on Netflix, so please go and watch it. And if you like this quick review, please like and subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you next time. Thank you.